I'm Luke Boudreau, known as Kamikaze26 on the Atari Age forums. I'm the Chief Operating Officer, President, and CEO of IntellivisionCollector.com. And you're watching Papa Pete, the guy.
If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to. Hello!
I love the floating head, Pete.
The floating head returns.
The best part was he was looking right at her, and as he was going across, all of a sudden he flipped back to the camera with a smile. That was
Right on. Well, how's everybody tonight? How are you, first of all, Jeff? How are you?
good. I was just telling you, it's really hot today.
Oh,
I think got over 100.
we had that last week, and it was nice today. It's actually like just a good temperature. It was 100 degrees there.
I think I was a little over. Might have been 101, but I walked to the mailbox in my bare feet.
Oh.
By the time I got back, my feet they weren't just hot; they were burning. I was like kind of hopping, getting back in the house. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is
Stay
really
off
bad.
the asphalt and that heat for walk across the lawn, maybe that'd be about it.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through.
Right on. Oh, got a good crowd in here already, guys. All right, let's get a quick look down through. We got Dave Benvril, of course, first one in the place. Thank you, Benvril. And Junebug is here. Always great to see you, Junebug. Thanks for being here. Craig Finstad is in the house. Casey's around. Right on, Casey. How you doing, buddy? Keep going through. Oh, Kurt Bradshaw. Good to see you, Kurt. Oh, Kurt, I have a special for you later on. You'll figure it out. E Buckeye. Good to see you, man. Right on. Back again. And there's, what is it? How do you pronounce it? Drew Zuzuzu. So good to, I'll just say Drew. Mario tennis player extraordinaire. Him and Mario Metal Torso. So maybe next time I think those two are going to take on Jeff and Viking Stew. So who else got? And the Intellivision Collector himself is in the house. Of course, pretty good sport with the floating head. Gotta love it. And of course, today we're going to play the blah blah woof woof games, all of them that were recently acquired. I think I had a video out on it a while ago. You probably all know by now, of course, that just the owners of Jay and Arlo, they had blah blah woof woof for several years and put out a few games, and they just were getting out. They just wanted to get out of it for no particular reason other than life changes, right? So, and Luke, thankfully, I'm very happy that Luke took them up on it and brought blah blah woof woof into the Intellivision Collector fold, which is a very good place for it to be because frankly I find it the most consistent and best television homebrew publisher and website sales going right now. So I think a lot of people would agree with me. You checked out the site lately, Jeff? Not in a while?
No, not since he acquired blah blah woof woof.
There's a lot of new stuff on there. There's a lot of new stuff, and he got some more stuff too, which we'll talk about in a little while. But anyway, also in the house, Portland's finest, Saboteur. I was telling the boys the other day, I just call you Saboteur. I've used your real name in a few videos, I think right after Portland Retro Gaming as well, but you will always be Saboteur, and that is awesome. Thank you so much for being here, as always.
Where's that name from, by the way? Is Saboteur ever, I think, didn't he explain it once?
He did, but hell if I can remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't know. It's a little slow. It just all gets too blurry to me. Scrolling. And Carlos in the house. Good to see you, Carlos. We're going to have Carlos on here again someday. He's been on when we've done the award shows, but someday we'll have him on too. Very soon, Carlos. When Carlos has some more time, he's a busy man. Carlos is a busy man between programming and television games and real life. It's amazing that is there real life actually out there, or is it all in television? I don't know. Sometimes real life just gets in the way of everything else, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Mark, good to see you, Mark. Thanks for being here. Scrolling down, and Jerome in the house. Sorry, I'm not really reading these too much. I'm just sort of skimming through for other names. I think you guys are mostly just saying hello to each other, which I always like to see. Since Luke has 2 more wall plants, I wonder what his next acquisitions will be. I don't know, Carlos, but I'm almost guaranteed they'll be awesome if he gets something, because he isn't going to get it if it's not awesome, right? So that's perfect. We will have some more Intellivision Collector news in a little bit too, just to keep you hanging on a little bit. I said in the description here that I was going to have an announcement tonight, or maybe it's going to be more of an announcement, but we will have a little bit of info for you tonight. So that's good. Hang on for that. We're going to play a couple games here first. Metal Torso, good to see you. So Metal Torso and Drew's Azuzu are both in the house. Again, Mario Tennis Extraordinaire. We played last week on GoGameGo on Wednesday night. So always check that out too. Same time, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 9 Papa Pete time. I don't know what you're doing this week. Probably not that again. Maybe you are. But the next time, I think we're going to try to get Metal Torso and Drew in playing against these two. Again, and I'm going to sit the next one out. So give them a chance to play as well, just to change it up a little bit.
We're doing Zelda 4 Swords.
Oh, really? Is that up? Ooh, right. Ooh.
So like if you're taking the night off, let's hope Torso and
well, we can. I mean, I'm not saying I'll take a night off. That one I kind of want to play because I don't know what it was, but that's fine too. Well, either way, it works out fine for me.
We can work people in and out during the show.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'll probably watch for it. That'll be great if those two want to play. And the incomparable Lance Jennings in the house. Good to see you, Lance. Lance has been a very busy man with the racing and such. This is a busy time of year for Lance, so it's always good to see when Lance can get out. And thank you so much, Lance. I really appreciate it. And Mark Zampella, who I see a lot on Facebook, and all my comments and posts and stuff. And so I'm here. I'm glad to see you here, Mark. Really, that's great. Really awesome. Just scrolling through real quick. Oh, and Pierre, did I miss your first post? Hello, Pierre. Good to see you. Which new games are you talking about? The blah blah woof woof games. Yes, basically, yes, mostly, and some other stuff too. I'll be talking about nothing too new, but stuff that you might not be aware of. And anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. We're gonna get to a couple games here first. I think I'm down. There you go. I just missed the post there. Totally down with it. Drew says I've always wanted to try Forward Swords multiplayer. So right on, Drew. That's awesome. Highlight. And that's about it. I go on his channel all the time, and he comes on my channel all the time. So it's a good balance, frankly. Work for you, Jeff?
It does. Back-to-back days.
Thing about this is I'll be playing the games tonight because Jeff doesn't have these games. So I'll be playing the games, but that does make it a bigger screen too. So that's fine. But on that note, let's get into the first one. And the first game I want to play, I got to do a little bit of sharing here first, because when I share ahead of time, that's when I get the echo in my opening credits. So I wait to share afterwards, but I do have the thing up and running. Let's see. Present. Share screen. I do have my thing all up and running. I'm going to share the audio as well. Let me know if I get an echo though, guys, please, if you will. I'm going to bring it over to the game screen. Share. Bring it up and look what we have right there. We have Fox's Quest. That's what I'll play first. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I'm going to play a couple quick levels. I'm not going to play in so as far as to spoil anything for you too much, because these first 2 levels are sort of what you would cut your teeth on. But it's just such a finely made game, and I like the music, and I like the cutscenes, and I just like to show them off a little bit. So let's jump right in. Sound good, Jeff?
Yeah, I watched your video, Pete, and by the second puzzle, my head was starting to hurt. I was like, oh my gosh. These are real brain busters.
Well, we'll open it up here and I'll show you what I mean. It's really a good game in this regard too. You think, okay, I don't want to play these first puzzles over and over and over again to get to the deep one. But here you go. Oh. How loud is that?
That's pretty loud.
We're cutting that back right now. How is that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, we got it. Back to my picture here. Oh. All right. So I'll just start at level 1, but as you see, you can change and play whatever levels you want. There's 16 different levels. Now, the object obviously is ideally to go through step by step by step, because each one has a cutscene in between as well.
Are they all the levels open from the beginning, or are they just open as you beat them?
I believe they're open from the beginning, because there's really...
Well, have you
when you think about the technology here...
Have you gotten there, Pete, to 16?
No.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I've not heard of many people that really have. I'm sure some have, but it's very complex. Like I've gotten to 8, I think. But I haven't played it in a little while. But we're going to rattle through level 1 here first, just to see the game and see the music, see the cutscenes. Got my first job pushing boxes, and this is a typical cutscene. It's just another little bit of the story. So this one, needless to say, I've done several times now. And the point is to keep your path open so you can always get the boxes over into the spots they need to go. And believe me, this one is so much simpler than many of the others. But it's awful easy to make a mistake and block yourself in so you can't finish the puzzle.
Yeah, these games are always fun.
Tell me again, Jeff. You told me the first time the style of game.
It's called Sokoban, I believe, and it's called that because the very first box pusher game was called that. So it's kind of like Rogue, roguelike games.
Gotcha.
The name sticks with it.
Just because that was the first, the title of the first one. So
yeah.
Okay.
This guy walks like Groucho Marx. I just noticed that.
Who was it said it? I thought it was pretty astute. They thought it was Bart Simpson.
That's like Bart Simpson.
And I replied on my comment there, oh yeah, I thought the same thing first time I saw it. That's Bart Simpson pushing boxes around.
Oh yeah, Ben says it's Boxel on the Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
I think there's one on TurboGrafx too.
And we got another cutscene. So it's great finally having some money. And the whole thing goes through. He gets a girlfriend and blah, 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 blah. But I've never seen too far. Now, frankly, it gets a little weird right off the get-go. Like I say, all it is a matter of finding that lane to open. And I do know this one. I'm sitting here thinking like, oh no, I don't remember how to start. I do this, I think, and I do this, and then I push that up. See, now I can still walk around everything. So I'll push that in one, go around. As you can see, I get this one down out of the way. I have to go back around this way. I still have an open path to go back around and push it into the spot. And that's sort of a key because it's going to be the same thing kind of over and over again. In, down, and way out around. But still, you could screw it up at any given moment with one wrong push. And some people may say, well, but it's the same every time. Well, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to get good at these. Plus, frankly, I'm going to say that with the 16 different levels, you're going to be challenged. I'm sorry. I would guarantee that 90% of the people who get this game don't get to the final levels. You figure?
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know why I like to do this, but I just want to do that.
Mark, I'm the same way. I love puzzle games.
I gotta think of what I want to do. I can take this one up. Yeah, this works.
So how many blah blah woof woof games are there, Pete?
There are 6 blah blah woof woof games. However, there were only 5 in the purchase of the acquisition that Luke made. The reason is, what do I want to do here? This. The reason is, one of the games was not solely owned by blah blah woof woof, so when the acquisition was made, the rights for that game couldn't be transferred over. And that's, of course, Piggy Bank is the name of the game. And a lot of people like to have that, myself included. But I guess I don't know if it's a totally 100% done deal, but for the time being, it's not very likely that we're going to see Piggy Bank with the Intellivision Collector. But I'm going to tell you this right now: he's trying. He's tried. So,
Gravator wants to know, where's the fox's tail?
Good question. Maybe he got in a fight. I don't know.
Maybe it's coming later on DLC.
There you go. It might be added later.
Hey, Atari Creep, how's it going?
Hey, Creeper. And there's that. Listen, guys, I'm not going to rattle through because that's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch, I'm sure. I just wanted to show you a couple levels. And yes, I played those levels quite a bit. So, yeah, okay. Now I want to go a little further so I can go over here. And then as the D shapes, you can get screwed up over here, too. And, yeah. I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, if I push that 2, it won't be any good. So I gotta push it just the 1. Then I can bring it back.
There's a rewind button, isn't there?
There is. I'm gonna. 1 takes you back. I haven't got the overlay here, but I think it's. Nope, I just hit the one that restarts the whole thing. But there's one that restarts the level. There's one that goes back 1 button as well. It's probably button number 2. But anyway, that is Fox's Quest. And I'm going to go back over to this screen. Right on. Shut it right down, actually, too. Have you ever played a game like that?
The
box pushing game?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and are those ones we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one on TurboGrafx. I think I played one on the DS as well.
So again, that game right there, Fox's Quest, is available now digitally and physically on Intellivision Collector. But now they got a lot here. I'm going to show you something really quick. I showed it to you last week, but I'm going to do it again this week because, you know, it's just, I support Intellivision Collector because he's my friend and because I really like the games he puts out. So I try to promote and support him as best I can because this is just a hobby that you know, it's nobody's living. It's just everybody sharing their love of this old system. And we're lucky to have people like Luke and Rev and Willie and everybody, Carlos, who are putting all these things together and keeping us in new games for these old systems. So without further ado, take a quick look at this. Then I got a little bit of an announcement to make. Here it comes. Where is it? It is right here.
You are my love and my friend. I fight the game would never end. You tore out my heart without anesthesia. Behavior that's hard to defend.
One stop for all your television homebrew collecting needs. www.televisioncollector.com. All right, there's my Intellivision Collector collection. There's all 10 titles from Intellivision Collector. Those are all available in the store right now.
That's crazy.
And every game is available digitally as well. So if that's your shtick, perfect. And the other thing I'm going to show you is this right here. And this has just arrived from Intellivision Collector yesterday. And watch later on this week. There's going to be a video where I'm going to open this up. I'm hoping to have it out Friday or Saturday. And with that video will be another announcement. So I guess this is why I say it's an announcement about an announcement, because I'm announcing that later this week there's going to be a video with an announcement in it. And it's going to involve this box right here, which obviously it's an Amazon box, but it's not from Amazon. It's from the Intellivision Collector. So that's cool. I can't wait.
Torso agrees.
Box. That's right. Cool. A box, man. But I can't just show you that. So I want to show you one other thing. And the place get almost everything. That's right, Buckeye. So there were 10 or 12 Electronite and Homebrew Inc. titles there. Most of the big ones from Electronite. Now he's got multiple copies of them. So make sure you check that out. You got the 10 from Intellivision Collector. Yeah, got 3 of them from Blah Blah Woof Woof, which are available now, and 2 more coming in the very near future. And here's something else that I just wanted to show you guys. And I don't know who has these and who doesn't. They've been out for a few years now. But the reason I bring it up is I was talking this week, and there are only 4 sets of these left. They are the Intellivision Revolution Overlays Series 1. 4 sets are left at the Intellivision Collector store right now. And I got a sort of an up close a little bit. This is a scan of this box, just try to get closer. But there's the cover, okay? And then, of course, you have the back, which shows all the different overlays of the games for which there are overlays. I know that's hard to see, so I scanned it a little bit bigger. There are the actual, all the overlays. So there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 20. So there's 40 overlays in this set for those 20 different games. So once again, there's only 4 sets of those left. So if you're ever looking to get one, get them while the getting's good. They're not that bad either. Like, look at the prices of like Sears overlays, and even those the Psycho Stormtrooper overlays are crazy to get nowadays. I would have loved to have had a set back then because Roger did such fantastic work with them, right? I mean, yeah, just a true collectible. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that to your attention that there's a few of them left. And Kurt, that's what I mean. I thought Kurt might be interested. Oh, do you have them already, Kurt? Maybe you do. Go back to the comments and take a look. I am a tease for sure, Pierre. That's right. the announcement box. No, it's not a head in the box. This is not 7. I'll give you a hint. Guess what? They're games. Imagine, right? Yeah, Luke has made a lot of great moves lately with this stuff. It's been awesome. Let's see. Send you a PM and tell me what's in the box, and I'll keep it a secret. Oh, metal torso. Maybe if I get the video done early, I'll open it up to channel members before everybody else, huh? Maybe. I don't know that I'll even get it done that early though, because I'm gonna be hard pressed for time, but we're gonna do as best we can. Yeah, 7, exactly right. And 100% Carlos. Those are some of the best games going on that system right there. Oh, look at that. Kurt does not have them yet, but he does have the BSR set of overlays. I have those ones too. I have these. I'm very, very fortunate to have the Sears overlays because C-Mart sent me a set. I can remember when they came out many, many moons ago. I looked at it, I should get those, but I wasn't collecting at the time, so I didn't jump in for $75 then. It's like they'd be worth hundreds now. I didn't even know about the Psycho Stormtroopers they came out, but they're last time I saw them sell. Do you remember we were looking at those on eBay one night, Jeff?
Yeah.
And they were like, what, $700 or $800 or something like that they were going for?
Yeah, it was several hundred. It was crazy.
Yeah, but they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah. There you go. Casey says get one before they're gone. That means Casey's going to go buy them all.
Casey's giving them enough of a head start.
Just giving you a little heads up. You've never seen the Sears overlays. Well, yeah. Since they're right here, I'll do a quick little show and tell. There's the Sears overlays right there, Kurt. Right there, the Sears overlay set.
How many games is that for, Pete? How many sets?
39. There's 30 pairs of Super Video Arcade overlays. They're specially made. Like the overlays weren't part of the Sears set. It was the regular Mattel carts and overlays. It was a Sears manual and box. So they made these are actually in here is the overlays and also a set of labels, which are in the Sears colors and style. What's Sears? Yeah. Oh my God, you got to be old now. Yes, it's kind of scary. Like, Jeff, in 2 or 3 years, you're going to ask Christian to say something about Sears, and he's not going to have a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, he wouldn't have a clue right now. He's never been to a Sears.
Wow.
I don't know if there's any. Are they completely gone, or are they still around a little bit?
I think they're gone totally. They're gone up here in Canada. They were huge.
I don't think we have it. We don't even have Kmart here. I think at least not in my area. We had one. I think that closed up.
Wow.
Yeah, Drew. I went to the Sears Tower as well. That is very high.
Yes. Yep. Yes, Salvatore. Sorry, I clicked on a different one.
Oh, that's right.
Go ahead. Go back to it, Jeff.
Oh, Drew's.
What was it?
Yeah, Sears Tower.
Sears Tower. Yeah. High. Yeah. That's in Chicago, right? Yeah. I've never been to Chicago, so that's cool. I'd love to get there someday. I think I'll try to get to St. Louis before I get to Chicago.
We'll send you to
better
the top
people
of the arch,
to what's that?
We'll send you to the top of the arch.
That's my goal, man. That's my goal. Yeah. Listen, there's something about me too. I love the overlays, right? It was just something that was one of the unique things about this system.
I think that's it, because it is the most, it's, right up there with the disc. That's one of the most unique things about it.
Yeah. Although ColecoVision had overlays, but not for many games. Didn't the Odyssey 2 have overlays, or did they? No.
They those big box games.
Yes.
I've got them right down here. Those 3 of them. They had a sheet you'd put over the keyboard. Right. So yes, kind of an overlay. It was a big overlay.
Metal Torso. Casey goes, I have them. Of course you do, Casey. We had no doubts. Yeah. Okay. Of all the things that didn't have to be said today that everybody knew anyway, Casey had them. Oh, I gotta get there.
Casey just needs to let us know when he doesn't have something.
Right. When you don't have something, speak up. St. Louis is a great city. Went up the arch too. That's freaking beautiful. Drew, I can't remember. Drew told us. Oh, Drew's not Cincinnati, JWD Cincinnati. He told us last week. Philly, right. Because Philly, I was wrong. Remember, I said last week when we were streaming, I said that Too Many Games was last weekend. It was not. It is this weekend coming.
Oh.
Because I'm starting to get pop-ups like me and Jerps and stuff, pictures popping up. That's one popped up in my Facebook memories.
Is Drew going since he lives in town?
Yeah, well, I sort of asked him that last week. I don't think he ever answered, but man, it's worth your while to drive out, Drew. It's quite the show, let me tell you. Anyway, let's get back, and I'm going to play some Parsec next. What time do we got? Oh, we're doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, we're early still.
Yeah. All right, let me. Sounds working. So this is an interesting game, and I might have to play a couple games of this because I'll either do okay or I'll do really crappy.
Is this the 3D one?
No. This is the sideways shooter.
Oh, okay.
And I got to tell you, this is I do really well or I do really crappy. I don't know. It's almost like it's a really fine touch. I love this splash screen too at the beginning of all the games.
Yeah, I love that dog's face. All right, I know I've seen you play this.
I got the old guys in those games. I got a pure gameplay out on it. Your guns will overheat if you fire them too much.
That's an interesting play mechanic for a shooter.
Now it gets hard. These ones are hard. They fire so quick.
And this was originally on a computer, like
TI 99.
Okay, yeah.
And you can come off the back there too, like and move around. So I tap side with the disc. Oh! See, they fire quick at it, right?
You went between the bullets, Pete, on the first one.
The first time, like, what's up with that?
I didn't know you could fit.
That's great. Me neither. I don't think I'll try for that.
I think you should get a ton of points if you can pull that maneuver off. That's impressive.
Yeah, really. So they're the fast ones will come again here. The Salvatore,
I saw that too. There is a Texas Instrument logo It was on the screen earlier in the.
Oh,
on the
okay. That's cool. I had read up on it and talked about it when I did the old guys at old games about, but I'll be quite frank. I've done quite a few to catch all these up, and then I caught up all the Intellivision Collector games because now all my videos. Whoa, okay, this is hard. This is where they come from both sides.
Mark had this game for his Texas Instrument.
Time Warp Active. Oh, this
There
is
it is, the Texas Instrument logo. See?
Oh, there it is. There's a Mega Bomb somewhere too. I can't remember what button I have to hit, but I hit 0 and it paused me. So we're gonna hit 0 again and try to find that super bomb. And I didn't. I found the super blow myself up. Oh. Oh, but you can adjust the speeds too. Oh. See, I told you. It's either going to really sucky or. Well, that's cool. I don't think I ever gotten through it that way. I couldn't find the. Oh.
Stay at the top for that wave. They won't hit you.
Oh, really? Cool.
I love that Mark still remembers. It has to be really old.
If I get to one spot, you got to be ready to shoot because it fires so fast that.
They do fire fast.
I want to get through just a wave. Because there's also a. Oh, crap.
Pete, are you holding the button to get like auto fire, or do you have to hit it every time?
No, I'm holding it. Like,
okay.
Like I'm holding it here. Let it go. Try not to overheat.
2, 1.
Alien craft advance. I don't know what that meant, but anyway. Back to another round. I didn't even get to a spot where I recharged because I didn't live long enough to need a recharge. You can fly through a tunnel at the bottom, and it. Now, also, if anybody got this game right off the get-go at PRGE from blah blah whoop whoop themselves, they ended up finding a bug in it a few months later, not very long afterwards. Okay, and of course it's been fixed. It took a few months, but they got a fix for it. So all the additions you're getting from the Intellivision Collector are the corrected versions. Refuel tunnel near. There, this is it. So this is where I hit. See, I hit 2, I don't move as fast. I hit 3, I move faster. I hit 1, I barely move. So I'm going to try to get in there with a 2 and fly through that tunnel.
And you get killed if you hit the ground or the top, right?
Yep. There it is. Now I got to get over top of that rock that's in front of me. Oh, made it. And then up and out of there. I can get up and out.
Oh, the pixel scraper right there.
You're not kidding, huh? Now I'm back to the 3.
Hey, DJC, how's it going? He loves this game. He said he has the physical of this.
Oh, really? Right on. Of course, and now as well, like with you can get the digital as well now from Luke, but the physicals for a while were being sold and shipped from blah blah woof woof, and now they're being shipped from Luke. Is that where he told me to go to the top? I didn't get it.
That's the one.
Go to the top.
Ah. Nice strategy.
All right, but now I got to get down in there and shoot something.
Yep.
And I got hit anyway. Is that it? Game over. That's not bad though. That's fine. I got through a base or through a refuel and all that stuff. So it's a fun game. It really
that's
is
an interesting shooter. It's not like a bullet hell. It's there's parts that are extremely fast, but for the most part, you've got just a few guys you're trying to take care of. It's a slower pace, kind of like a you ever play R-Type? It's a slower type.
Yeah. I'm gonna start it up again just to show you. Try to overheat here. What it looks like when you overheat. Like if I hold my button just in.
Now, how do you know you're going to overheat?
Well, I don't know. It's supposed to overheat, but
what are those red things at the bottom?
I'm flashing red. Look, and I blew up.
Ah, you flashed red. What are the red things at the bottom, Pete?
That's if you notice those sort of go away, it's your fuel. And when they get down really low, that's when you have to go through to refuel.
Oh, it's your fuel. Okay, because I saw you got down to 5 at one point.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And that's it. That should be game over. No, it's not. Oh. So go to the top. But there's so many if you don't take some out. I guess just don't get greedy.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. Don't. Ooh. How many men did I have here? And he shot me again. I didn't even see him coming. All right. We're bailing out of this one. That's good. So that's Parsec. It's a lot of fun, though. Simple little game, but it's got a few complexities in it, too. Don't want to hit that. What am I trying to hit? I want to hit these. There. Right on. Following the chat. Did I miss anything? What did I miss? Other than I saw Chuck come in.
Chuck, yeah, that's about it.
Right on. Right on. All right. So let's go on to the next one. We'll play the last one that's available today. And that is Lode Runner. Oh, where the heck am I going? I gotta go the other way. Right there. Okay. So this is a game, man. When I first played this, I was terrible at it. Did you play this back in the day, like on the computer or anything? Because
I did. I had this on. I guess it was a Commodore 64. Must have been. Yeah, I had this in the. I love Lode Runner.
That has to be where I played it too. It was a 64 at a friend's or something. But like, I don't remember playing it. We had one way back when. I don't remember playing it then. But we played mostly like DD and AD&D stuff on it. That's what we played mostly on. Trying to think of what else we played on the 64. A lot of other games, of course. Like everybody got. If you do 3 people, you could get every game in the world because somebody would find it somewhere, and then everybody you just copy the stupid thing, right? My brother always buy them all too. So, but anyway, let's see if I can still play this at all because I got through a few levels, but. And
Saboteur's never played Lode Runner.
Oh wow! Well, you haven't got any excuse now, Saboteur. Here it is. What gets me the sort of is weird is, oh man, they chase you hard in this.
Pete, is this based off of any particular Lode Runner game, or is this like all new?
I'm not 100% sure which one it is.
I mean, it's been so long since I played. I can't remember if this is like the original game or not.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm not going to do very well here. Oops. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, so I got this guy. We're going to get this one. There. Get down here and there. I'll get up. I hate it when you kill them, then they reappear and they appear next to where you're trying to go. All right. You know what? I'm gonna get through a level. I'm happy. I get through a level. That's a success as far as I'm concerned. I don't know where I'm going here now, but they're coming after me. Oh, they're all way over there. That's great. This one stumped me for a while too. What do I need to do? I need to go here and here.
Man, they're all headed your way.
And they're not. Uh-oh. But I have to start right over from scratch. This is what sort of gets me, right? If you have all but one and you get caught, might as well have none. And believe me, I always get caught. All right, where are we going? Gotta get up out of here, get these. Go over here and then get all of them. Wow! I get too close, right? That was actually, I was probably in what you would consider a good position to, but I just screwed it up. Oh, damn, one more. I don't think that was what I wanted to do either, but I did it. It's too late. Although they're way over there, that's a good thing. Go on down. The water's fine. And go over closer. 1, 2, 3. There. Actually, I should have them now because I can get up here and do this. Oh, no.
It's a race to the top. Oh, no, you fell. Uh-oh.
That was right.
Wait, what did that guy fall through?
Well, there's a hole there that you can't. I can try to lure them somewhere else and get back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trouble with dropping them in a pit is they'll die and they'll come back at the top. Like that guy.
Yep, he's coming.
And don't go to the top to go up that ladder. You got to go in the middle one here, and then I can make it up. Because there's a... All right.
Carlos says, given the Intellivision's resolution, I don't think this is a replica of any other Lode Runner versions, but I may be wrong.
I looked at a few, Carlos, and yeah, I know what you're saying. Because... where am I going?
I take it the controls are pretty good, Pete. I haven't.
There's like it's to dig the holes. You use the side buttons. Like, see, it reappeared and it right on top of me.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And then I was almost through the whole thing. And I had to start over. Come on up. The water's fine. No, see, they'll always go to the level that you're at, right? See how they're all just hanging out because they're at my level?
There's
And you have to use that to your advantage. I have no idea what really that did for me, but they're all up top now. Oh. So they should all try to come down because I'm way down. So if I have a little bit of patience instead of running, I could get them almost to the bottom, and now I'll start to go up.
Chuck says it'd be cool if those were Running Man animations.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Michael Hayes, how's it going?
Hey, Mike. This is a real moral victory now if I get through 3 levels. This is a neat one, actually.
Oh,
I
wow.
did get
Like
to this
almost
before.
all ladders.
Let me go get this guy first, just because. Why are you guys hanging out there on that ladder?
I don't know. It's a little creepy. Oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew I was done. That'll slow him up. Oh, for frig's sakes. See that?
Yeah.
So what I do, I dig another hole, so it'll do it again to me. Yep, look at that. Now what? Come on in, the water's fine.
Pete, I'm going to give you a comment from somebody. Don't look. I want to see if you can guess who said this.
Okay.
Luring the guards to one area and heading off elsewhere reminds me of Bagman tactics.
Oh, Mr. Saboteur. King of the Bagman. All right, come on.
This is the next thing Chuck's picking up. And then Buck Rogers.
So one will go. He's supposed to pick it up. He should pick it. He didn't. Oh, they got 2. That's because they already had them. Okay,
Michael Hayes is listening to the Blue Sky Rangers 40th anniversary panel discussion.
Oh, nice. Carlos actually posted that. I posted it on my site too, but Carlos posted that. I saw his post in Intellivision Invasion the other day. I think I had seen it once before from SoCal. What was it called? Vintage Gaming or one of the conventions anyway. Oh, crap. But Carlos had posted it, and I saw it there, and I said, I got to post that so people see it. So thank you for sharing that, Carlos. Whoa, didn't think I was going to make it under there. Oh, go up.
Hey, Dryerland's here. He said he played a lot of this on his Commodore 64 as well.
Hi, Dryland. Haven't seen you in a long time. Man, I'm done. And game over. And that's not fair. I did at the level 5. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Lode Runner is on a JLP board. It has building feature as well, so you can create and save your own levels, and that's important to be able to save them, right? I'll show you what I mean. I can't do it because you'd have to get the manual that comes with it to tell you what keys do what. But what is it? This isn't going to save on the flashback, but I'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so hit edit, and you have a blank screen, and you can put different things in different areas by using the keypad. Like Could make a rope or one of those things to climb across. And obviously, this is not going to be, but it's just kind of neat if you've studied it out, just what you could do with it. Right? And you can design your own levels. So, and then with the JLP board, like Luke's saying, you can save it. So you could actually spend some time at it and keep it. It's not going to suffer from the Excite Bike revolution that used to tick everybody off, right?
That is a really cool feature.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. So right on. It's like a good version of Space Panic. Yeah, in a way, it's got a lot to do with space, very similar to Space Panic, Mark. I've seen that comparison before, actually. That's great. Yeah, Mike says always good to hear from the Blue Sky Rangers. Absolutely it is. Yeah. And once again, did I say Dryerlint? Good to see you here. I hadn't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, man.
There you go, Pete. One overlay is for the gameplay and the other overlay is for the building feature.
Right on. So maybe, you never know, we might be getting a closer look at that later on in the week. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. Anyway. Yeah, right on. What are we doing? We're doing pretty good for time too, but let's go on to the next one. I think you hit all the, you've already hit the comments for me, right?
Yep. I've either read them or popped them up.
So let's go on next to Space Panic. And again, this is one of the new ones. Okay, the numbering system. No, Space Bandits, not Space Panic. Space Panic is Intellivision Collector 010, the 10th Intellivision Collector. Space Bandits is, gotta think, is it on there? Yes, it is. BBWW004. Their numbering system is kind of strange because it's not. Piggy Bank was 1, Parsec was 2, Buck Rogers 3, Space Bandits 4, Lode Runner 5, and Fox's Quest 6, I believe. Something like that. If not, it might be off by 1 there, but they're not in the order of release, let's put it that way. But they are 1 through 6, and there are 6 different games, 5 of which are available. So Space Bandits, yeah, I think what I said, Space Panic. Space Bandit, and I've said that a lot. I mix that up. Space Bandit, Space Panic. But Space Bandits is the new one coming out that will soon be released in both physical and digital from Intellivision Collector, blah, blah, woof, woof, a division of Intellivision Collector, I like to say. All right, let's go. Have you seen this game, Jeff?
Let's see. Let me wait till it pops up.
The videos that I did, or it's another one from the TI 99 4A.
Oh, interesting.
So I love this. I like these games that are, I don't care if they're ports, when they're ports from obscure things. And I made that comment somewhere and somebody got quite ticked off at me. They said the TI 99 4A is far from an obscure system. It sold millions, and it probably did, but I'm sorry, I'm just not familiar with these games. I don't find them as common as
obscure in 2024, put it that way.
Yeah. But I mean, a remake of an Atari 2600 title is one thing, and compared to a release.
This is the video I was talking about. Remember I asked if the other one was 3D? This is the game I was thinking of.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the one.
You go in and back, and this is a really cool game.
Is it a little loud?
Not too bad.
All right, I'm going to leave it then. All right, so I'm going to start it up. Basically, if you look at the map, and it's hard to think of it as 3D funneling down towards the bottom.
Pete, it is a little loud now with that music.
Yeah, the music is heavy in this, so I'm going to try to turn it down a little bit. There, that should be better.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get back to my screen here.
The 3D movement in this is so interesting.
But what's interesting, as you go in and out, your speeds change because it's supposed to be the same distance, but it's the perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of neat. Very neat, actually. And the object is to pick up the crystals before they turn white and kill the androids that are the robots that are trying to kill you. I'm just going to go at it. We'll see how we do. One player. Same thing. It's computer-controlled androids have stolen Earth's valuable energy crystals. Let's jump in. So I'm going to try to grab that. I'm going in deep. Grab that. That give me 500 points. Now it's at the next level, as you can see, so I can go out anyone, just like a clock. I can go any of those those pathways per se to try to grab that. There's only one enemy in this level, so really I can grab it any time, but I'm not gonna. That was close. Gonna go in one, and of course the dark greens are your pathways. It just takes a while to get accustomed to all this. I've got all 4 crystals. There are no more crystals. I'm going to fire one around this. It should hit that enemy, and I'll go on to the next level. And it starts right up. Again, if that crystal turns white, don't grab it.
Intellivision Collector has been rocking the games lately. This is awesome. I agree, Chuck. This is...
Yeah, 100%.
It's a very cool game.
And if I could also say this, like I first saw this game and I had a hard time sort of perceiving it, is a good way to put it, like understanding it. But after you play it for a while, it's much, you can play it much. So he's got a shot coming around. I'm going out a level. If I touch that white where I shot him, I'll die there as well. So, all right, where's the next one? I gotta get going this way. Oh, they will chase you pretty heavy. Oh, see, it's white now though, so I can't get it. It will kill me if I get it. I'm going to try to find the button here without the overlay, without looking at it. But there's also a shield button, which you can hold in, and it will temporarily let you use a shield. And that red line that's on the far left side, that is where that comes into. There, see how I turn green? You can't see me, but I'm green. I'm shielded while I'm green.
Yeah.
So I'll go over close to the enemy, and I'll just sort of walk through. I'll try to walk through by using my shield.
Creeper says this looks wild, confusing but wild.
It is confusing again, Creeper, but I'm going to tell you, you gotta, once you played it for a while, you sort of understand it a little bit better. Oh, if that comes around and hits me, it'll shoot me too. Oh, crap. 2 men left. So I try to get him down to only one enemy. I'll go around to get that crystal. Oh, 66. I was reading my score thing. I'm only 610. No, it was 6,100. Oh, it turned white right before I got there. That stinks. The other thing you can do is you can actually reset the level if you sort of get trapped from everything. And that'll let you get more points. I'm going to see if I can do that. So what's it called? A warp? And you warp out and you come back in and start it over again. I'm going to hit the enter key. And I'm just restarting this level. But
Is there any kind of a penalty?
I don't see the penalty because I think the points stay the same. Okay, 8,800. Do it again. Nope. So if you find yourself trapped, that's a great way out of it. So now there's 4 enemies. Were there always 4 enemies? So weird, you go so fast out at the edge, and then you go so slow when you get in towards the middle.
Greg said this version is great replication of the sound from the original.
Cool. Nice. Creeper, I caught your comment, and yes, it does. It has that feel. I couldn't figure this thing out when I first started, and it didn't really take me all that long. And now, I'll be quite frank, level 7's about capping it out, but it's fun. Oh, I like it when they give you your. Oh, it turned white again right before I got there. Is that it? No.
Oh, that's what happened. I was wondering, like, what happened?
It turned white just as I got to it. That sucks. Oh. See, I can shoot that, but now I gotta go around it. I can't. Oh, I can go through it with my shield. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, I couldn't get the shield to go in time. Game over. But that's a pretty cool friggin' game right there, guys. It will be available very soon. You never know. You might hear something about it later this week. I don't know where you would hear that, though. But, hey, you know.
A lot of hints being dropped in this episode.
A lot of hints. A lot of announcements about announcements. That's cool. We'll say, well, I get some other things, some other treats that might come with some of these games. But I'll be talking about that later in the week, too. Maybe that's one of the things I'll be talking about, too. I don't know. It's just premonitions coming to my head. I don't understand. All right, let's go to the last one, guys. So I'm going to get back out of the screen. Right there. That was Space Bandits, not Space Panic. I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm going to go in. I'm going to show you. If you haven't seen Space Panic, I'm terrible at that too, but we'll show it to you real quick. So this is Space Bandits. Let's go down and play Space Panic, which is IC010 or 010, the 10th game. And an actual Intellivision Collector game right here in my pile. We'll just hit 2. Oh, no, 5. They have different versions, Coleco and what do I hit to start? There we go. Just show this real quick because it's just not a game that I played a whole lot, even in streams or not. And I don't, if you're thinking about the two, getting them confused, this is Space Panic, which, who was it just said? Kind of reminds you of Lode Runner in a way.
Definitely.
I'm terrible in this game, though, guys. Oh, isn't that great? I've scored 0 points. No, I guess I couldn't remember. I think I was supposed to hit him with the hammer and take him out too. It seemed like they were going to catch me if I tried to take the time to do that. What the heck's yeah, you don't want to watch me play this game because I'm bad at it. All right, anyway, that's Space Panic. I'll have to practice that more, go back and read exactly what I'm supposed to do, but didn't want to confuse the two. So let's get to the last blah blah woof woof game. And it's way up. Look way up. I'll call Rusty. What are you looking for? Be you. Buck Rogers, Planet of Zoom. And this one I'll either do really well or really crappy at too. It might take me a few minutes. So such teases. I know. A lot of early video games you have to breathe oxygen. I wish it was more like real life. Wait. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is the shooter. And this, of course, was back in the day. It was an arcade game. And it was big on the ColecoVision. It was released for everything except for the Intellivision back in the day. But now we have it. Hopefully I can do all right. You gotta, if you see my number R14,
Yeah.
as that goes down, I'll get to the next level. So 9 more, but I find it hard because they can right out sort of hit you from behind sometimes. Just sort of keep moving out of the way. Down to 5. Oop, that missile will get you to some friggin' easy too. As soon as I get one of these, there, I'll go to the next sector. Same thing, but I'm in outer space.
A lot of people like this. Creeper's excited about it.
Oh, crap.
Chuck wants to get the physical. Creeper had this on the Atom computer. How about that?
Right on.
Sam's played this in the arcade.
I played the arcade a bit when I was doing my videos for this. I actually went and found the arcade and played it, and it was really, I liked it. I like this too, but I mean, oh shoot. Sector 3. Now, get through the pylons is the most important thing. You get a point for going through the pylons. You get a point for taking out the ships. Nice. I seem to be just the right height because sometimes I have a hard time with the ships. Nice. Oh, get through that sector really well. $11 left. Perfect. Get out of there. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, there's the extra man. Must be 10,000 points. Friggin', you can hit that missile with your bullets, but it doesn't give you any points. All right, what's this one now? There, I just got these guys. They're kind of beautiful. Nice. I'm at 13 still. I got to hit. Whoa. Ah. Perfect.
Michael Doherty wants to know if you've made the announcement about the announcement yet.
I have several times. My announcement, Michael, is that watch for a video on Friday or Saturday, which is going to include some announcements. Which so this is the boss.
Oh, that is cool.
The corners off. There it is. Oh, I hit the middle. Oh.
Oh, that is a cool boss.
Oh, it got me again. I got how many? I got 80 men left. Oh, I got him. All right. I think I must have hit him just as he hit me there. And you start over again.
Craig said this version's boss is a lot better than the Atari 5200s.
Oh, really?
That's
Craig said that?
Yeah.
Craig, did you test all these games? At least these last two? I think you did. I think we've talked about that before, maybe. Oh, okay. I know that there's a lot of refining to this game, so to get to play some of. Some of my early videos on this one were actually used to make some changes. So the versions that I'm playing now are different from the versions that I used in the videos that I did way back when I first introduced these games. Ah. All right, we're getting a good roll here now. I used to say to people when I was playing the Ghostbusters, playing so much of that, and I was guilty of making it look a little bit easier than it was, just because, like, if you play these games enough, you're going to get better at it, almost instinctually.
Yeah.
Right? And the Ghostbusters one especially, I played it so much while that was all in development, partially testing and just demonstrating and making the videos and stuff, that I was a little worried at the end. I was making, so that game looks too easy. Well, when you play a game enough, it should look a little easier. You know what I'm saying? And I've played this one a lot over time as well. So what do I got? I got 3 men left. Bissell got me there.
Gale Force Raceway has popped into the chat, Pete.
Oh, hey, Gale Force Raceway, welcome.
Intellivision Live, yes.
Yes, it is. Oh,
he said, man, I miss these days. I'm still hunting for a nice Intellivision Flashback 61, not 60.
Oh, I know the one that came with Major League Baseball as well, which was from Dollar General, I believe. Tell me if that's right. I think that's it. There's like 4 or 5. Might have been the one from Sam's Club. Sam's Club had a different one as well. Might have been the one from Sam's Club. The thing about the one with Major League Baseball, it was more for nostalgia because, of course, it had World Series Major League Baseball, so you could play the one-player game. Or World Championship Baseball. It's not World Series. World Championship Baseball. But it didn't have the original 2-player only Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball. I'm getting a little dumbfounded here. It did not have the ECS game, World Series Major League Baseball. It had World Championship Baseball. It did not have Major League Baseball, but a special version from either Dollar General or Sam's Club did have Major League Baseball. There. That's what I was trying to say. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a free man and then immediately come out and kill me. And I'm done. That's it. That was, holy crap. I think that's the best game I ever had, actually. So that's cool. From Dollar General. There you go. Kurt has it. Yeah. Probably not for sale, though, Gale Force Raceway, but I'm sure that there's quite a few. Correct. Dollar General. There you go. Yep. Right on. So, man, that's pretty cool. We got 15 minutes left, Jeff.
That was pretty quick, Pete.
Well, why don't you play a game of something? Whatever the blazes you want.
Well, I don't have my television hooked up because it doesn't work.
Guess what? We won't do that then.
But you should pick one here, Pete.
I should. I take this over Zaxxon though. Absolutely, Benbril. Absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe you can play Kool-Aid Man for Michael Hayes.
Well, let me think about that for a second. I don't know.
Fathom.
No. Is everybody deaf now? Hold it. What, Saboteur? What? No. Yeah, but listen, if you haven't played the arcade version, Chuck, well, I know you have, but it's I really like it, and I don't think I had ever played. Yes, that was loud. I'm sorry. That's a little bit too loud, probably too. I should tone those down a little bit. You think, Jeff?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think he's probably scared somebody half to death.
But you understand what I'm saying. Michael, we love you. Thank you for always asking for those games so I can make those stupid little clips. I appreciate it. I'll have you know this. I do not have one of those clips for Fubar or X-Ray and Diligus, because those are your blood, sweat, and tears went into making those games. You toiled hard on them, so I would never do that with them. But I'll do that with Kool-Aid Man, Carnival, and Fathom any day of the week. I'll turn down my clips, though. I got to turn down my clips. Yeah, let's go find a different one. I get it back to the chat here. Yars Revenge. So are you saying I should play Yars Revenge, Creeper? What do you think, Jeff?
You gonna play for about 3 hours, Pete?
Well, we'll just play till yeah.
Chuck, my cat woke up.
That's awesome. All right. I apologize to anybody whose animals I scared, whose children I scared, whose wives I scared when I played the clips. But I am not playing Kool-Aid Man today. So probably not playing Kool-Aid Man is a good trade-off for that. So yes, I will play Yars Revenge for a few minutes and we'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm going to go up because it should be quicker going up. Oh, I don't remember which game to pick. Which game to pick? Listen. Love it. Now it works because Atari is Intellivision and television is Atari, right?
How about that Atari 50 collection announcement today, Pete?
Yeah, and I saw that, and the first thing that came to mind was, oh, guess what? They're putting some Intellivision games in there. They could have already put the network games in. They own them when well, I guess probably not when they started. M Network should be set, but I bet you'll see some basic Intellivision in there too. And of course, they tease about the console wars, the original console wars.
I would say that's my favorite part of the announcement. They're going to have Intellivision and Stern, like I guess videos, interviews. They're adding that to the timeline.
Jeff, I got to ask you something, though, that I haven't figured out yet. Is this going to be an upgrade to the current version, or is this going to be a completely new one to buy?
It's new DLC for what we have already. Okay. I don't know if it's free or paid. I'm not sure if they said. I mean, the last one was free, so I don't know.
They have had some free, but...
this is, I think, probably a bigger amount, 39 games and the additional videos.
Yeah, I'd have to look at buy the download content. If there's a physical version with it, I'd rather have that, I guess.
The only thing that makes me think it might be paid is there is a physical version coming out.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's a whole, it'll have all the DLC on it. The new version that comes out in November.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So that's great.
Another steel case, Pete.
Another steel case version. Well, we got the first one. We'll have to get the second one. That's awesome. The Atari 50 disc permanently resides in my Xbox. Avatar says that is awesome. What did he say? Your Intellivision is in my Atari. Your Atari is my Intellivision. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's right on, Jerome. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. I didn't really expect it to be. It's just the way it came out was a little bit ambiguous.
I figured since it's coming out physically, they must be charging for it, but
Hey, look at that. Gale Force. That is awesome. Hopefully we inspired you in some way and got you to find it. He just bought himself a 61er, so that's awesome.
How about that?
Yeah, that's cool. That can't get better than that. Tell you, I'm hoping I gotta buy one sometime, just get new controllers for my Ultimate Flashback, I think. Although I get controllers kicked around. I have Sears controllers here. I have Intellivision 2 controllers, but I mean, knock on wood, I'm not having problems with these, but I always like to have spares, right? All right, let's play this game here and see how we do. Oh, I got 2 players. Damn it, I don't want 2 players. Rebooting. Hopefully I can get it right. What franchises were exclusive to Intellivision? Not much except for Diner. I mean, the other stuff was very generic. Okay, I don't want anything easy.
Gale Force said he wish they had a way to tweak and add more ROMs. I guess to the flashback. Let's
go with, I don't know which game to play here, guys. I'm going to go with Too Hard. That's 1 player. It's all that matters. All right, here we go. You tell by the color, like when it starts to turn a brownish, it's about to swirl. And it didn't. I went too quick that time. I went out there too quick and the missile come at me. All right, we're going to go out, try it now. Come on. There we go. And of course, it's no fun if you don't do that. But unlike the Atari version, I still remember the first time I got that in Atari. It was amazing. I was like, oh my God, this is what, and I had no idea what it meant. Everybody knows what it means now, right? Howard Scott Warshaw, Warshaw Scott Howard. But anyway, but unlike the Atari version, which ended your game, you hit a button, you start back, right back up again.
Benville wants Megaforce for Intellivision.
Megaforce for Intel. We played that, Jeff. What do you think of Megaforce? Like, that's.
I can't even remember it. The game.
It was with the motorcycles.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I can remember it, Pete.
I look at it with nostalgia goggles because I had it when I was a kid.
I think I remember saying I liked it better than the movie. I guess that's not saying much, though.
That's not, but you know. Although, for those of you who don't know, we used to, of course, talk about Megaforce quite a bit because it's one of Stuart's favorite movies.
Oh yeah.
So, Jeff went out and all of a sudden one day in the mail shows up a copy of Megaforce. He bought us both a copy out of Japan, right, Jeff? It was out of Japan. You got it.
Yeah, it's a Blu-ray of the movie, and at least then, I don't know if you can get a Blu-ray here, but at the time, the only Blu-ray was made in Japan for some reason. I guess they're big fans of Megaforce over there.
Pretty wild. If you haven't seen that movie, yeah, okay. All right, come on, you. There we go. So, of course, every time you hit that midair, you win a free man, right? So the object of the game is to take out the, well, you're the Kotil, or is it the Quotil, the bad guy, or you the Quotil? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Jerome said he found the secret in Adventure by accident. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, really? Shoot. My timing is not on very well here today. Oh, that's bad timing too. Oof. I have an old guys and old games video on there. Actually, no, it's a pure gameplay video of Intellivision Yars Revenge. That's a million pointer. So,
how long did that take?
I think it was close to an hour.
Wow.
Shot myself. Not exactly doing that well here. It's all timing because, I don't know, it's just all timing. Shoot. And now, of course, you have to wait for it to roll back around again, and that's what takes the time. All right, we're going to try it again here. Come on. There it is. I'm almost ready to turn it over to the other, or change the shield to a different color. It'll go blue at 70,000, I think it is.
Man, Salvatore said he quite the weekend. His their daughter got married in Ohio. How about Idaho?
Wow.
I'm sorry,
Idaho.
That's a little closer for Salvatore than Ohio.
Yeah. But okay, and I know Salvatore, you're in Oregon or Portland, but how many hours across is Oregon is like 500, 400, 500 miles? Wouldn't it be, Jeff? I don't know. It's like Washington State and Oregon seem like really huge states to me.
Yeah, probably. I mean, might even be more than that across, because I'm trying to think, St. Louis and Kansas City are the far extremes of the middle of the state, and I don't know, what is it, 4.5, 5 hours for Kansas City, something like that? I haven't driven in a long time.
See, now the swirl comes out 3 times as often in this blue level, so you don't have to wait as long. If you miss, it's going to come right back out. So,
Gale Force Raceway is asking where everyone is. He's in New Jersey, or she. I don't know.
I'm in New Brunswick, and
I'm
you
in
asked
St.
me
Louis.
from New Jersey. Oh, you're in New Brunswick? That's right down the road. No, I'm in the other New Brunswick, the one up in Canada.
They need to remake Megaforce. Should they keep the tight pants though, Benville? That's the question.
All right, that's probably enough of that. We're almost to the end here now. Anyway, as you can see, as you keep going, your number of men just rolls over and over into different figures till it turns into an actual Yar, and then Yar in all the different angles and positions. That's the numbers, and you can actually roll the number of men you have back around, so it starts counting up 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and through all the figures again as you get through all the points. But yeah, that's Yars Revenge. Creeper, right on. Yeah, check out the video too, where I go to 1 million. It's probably not, you're not gonna sit there through the whole thing, but scroll ahead a little bit, look at all the different colors. There's 4 different stages, I believe, of the shield, and it gets pretty hectic, let me tell you that. So worst, Oregon. Pretty cool. So Gale Force Raceway, what kind of racing is that? I like NASCAR racing. I really do enjoy it. I go to New Hampshire quite often, or used to. Didn't last weekend. Glad it didn't. It rained all weekend. Right on, Creeper. You bet, man. Anytime. Pierre is in la belle province, la ville de Montréal, au milieu de la province. Not really in the middle. I guess it's in the sud de la province. But that's cool. Yeah, let's get out of that screen. There. So, Jeff, once again, what do you got coming up tomorrow night then on GoGameGo?
Tomorrow night we're planning on 4 swords. Hopefully that works out. So Pete, we can I know you want to play, so we can flip people in and out as we go.
If Drew and Metal Torzo can both play with you and Stuart, I really have some work to do. So I'll do my work while you guys are playing. How's that sound?
That sounds good. And so that'll be fun because it's such a great game. It's like playing 4-person. Link to the Past. It's really cool.
Okay, right on.
And it's all available because it's on the Nintendo Switch Online service now.
That's one of the new ones from last week, right?
Yeah.
So when I said I have work, that's because I have to make a video that deals with this box right here. And that video, along with some announcements, will be out later on this week. So, yep, it's going to be a good box. So that's why I'm going to take the night off tomorrow night, and I'm going to try to do some work and get stuff ready. But also don't forget, if anybody's still looking for Intellivision Revolution overlay set, only 4 left in the Intellivision Collector store. So you don't want to miss out and not be able to get those, because once they're all gone, who knows where they're going to go, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it happens. Hey, Dave. Caper Dave, right on. That's cool. We were talking a little bit of wrestling, Jeff. What did I tell you we had to mention? That Sika Anoa'i passed away today, which will be Roman Reigns' father. One of the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika. Sika passed away today at the age of 79. So that's sad. Don't want to end on a sad note like that. But
I loved the Wild Samoans when I was young. We got WOR for the first time in the early 80s watching Wild Samoans. They were great.
For you guys in the chat who may not be as familiar, Caper Dave was Caper Dave. We used to do a wrestling show, and you may see something again in the near future. We're working some stuff out, but we used to do this on Tuesday nights as like a wrestling show for quite a while. And Caper Dave H now, but Caper Dave was often in the chat and stuff. So that was cool. So we always love talking wrestling. And when I saw you, Dave, that's what came to mind as I said that to Jeff about 8 o'clock our time. That I wanted to bring that up tonight because it's sad. Like that as much as you hated the Wild Samoans in the 70s and 80s when I was a kid watching wrestling, you appreciate that nowadays, right? So that whole lineage is just absolutely amazing. I mean, Roman Reigns' dad, right? I'm not a Roman Reigns fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. But not because of his athleticism or anything like that. Because I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not stupid. Of course, he's an amazing athlete. I just didn't like the push, but that's my problem, not his. But anyway, at the end of the day, fantastic contributions to the wrestling throughout the ages, and it's very sad to see anybody of that lineage or of that with that history pass away, and that's the case today. So. Anyway, guys, on that note, I went over everything else. Don't forget to check out Intellivision Collector. There's so many great games there. Don't forget to check out GoGameGo tomorrow night, and we'll have the video for you later in the week. And on that note, have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Absolutely awesome, as always. Appreciate it, each and every one of you. Take care. I'll find my video and sign out. Oh, you lucky turd.
Oh, I know.
The animal, Jeff. We talked about George Animal Steel quite a bit. He's awesome. Anyway, night, guys.
All right. Good night.
Hi, I'm Boudreaux, known as Kamikaze 26 on the HREH forums. I'm the Chief Operating Officer, President, CEO of Intellivision.com. And you're watching Papa Pete.
Age of 50, you don't have